Hey, I'm Mechanical Engineer, and this is my zombie bat. Do not try this at home. Since a widespread zombie outbreak will inevitably soon be upon us, I thought now would be the best time to build some low-tech, low-maintenance, yet highly effective weaponry to fight the undead. Cause I mean, let's be real, it's just a matter of time. So after thinking and contemplating it for a little while, I've decided the best post-apocalyptic weapon would be, kabam, a nail bat. But not just any nail bat. A nail bat with a 3-inch spike on the end so you can use it almost like a spear, and a few detachable nails scattered around the barrel, so after you hit the zombie and pull away, you'll leave him with something to remember you by. But enough talk, let's get started on how to build it, cause who knows when these little buggers will start popping up. Ooh, pokey! So the first thing we're going to need in order to start building our nail bat is of course a bat. I picked up this bat at my local thrift store for about $6, and it's great because first of all it's wood, which means it'll be easy to drill into, and second of all it's only 29 inches long, so it's on the shorter scale and will make it easier to swing in confined spaces. Plus, as you can see, it looks like a whole baseball team signed our name to the barrel, which is pretty cool. Baby Ruthie? Baby Ruth? Must have been a girl's team. So now that we have our bat, I'm going to take this 50-cent spike I picked up in my local hardware store and cut it down so that the tip is only 6 inches long. Like this, and I took this to the bench grinder and sharpened the tip of it quite a bit. I'm now going to drill a 3-inch deep hole into the top of the barrel just large enough to snugly fit our spike. Then of course insert the spike into the hole. It should be a tight enough fit to where we won't have to worry about it coming back out, but just to be sure I'm going to drop in some epoxy. Absolutely beautiful, already prepared for the zombie outbreak. This is actually a really good length for this spike because it's short enough to where it can't be bent that easily, but yet it's long enough to where it can still get inside a zombie's head. So with our spike firmly in place at the end of the bat, it is time to move on to the nails. Lucky for me, I already had a box of nails lying around the house, so I just pulled out 25 of them and cut down each one till the tip of it was 2 inches long. I'm now going to mark out 5 rows even distances apart around the circumference of the barrel. The Walking Dead's a documentary. Then drill in 3 1-inch deep holes into each row just large enough for the nails to be able to fit in. I'm going to drill each hole 3 inches apart. With that done, I'm now going to go ahead and drill in 10 more holes, making sure to put them in right in between the holes we just got done drilling. Wonderful, and of course we do this so that the nails will be more evenly spread out on every side. Now comes the fun part. We're going to want to take the 2-inch long nails we cut earlier and tap them into each hole, of course tip facing out, while dropping in a little bit of epoxy like we did for the spike. But we're only going to want to do that for half the nails, every other one to be exact. For the rest of them, what we're going to want to do is drill the holes on the bat just a little bit larger so that they slide in and out easily. And then we'll just hot glue them down with a touch of hot glue. This way, once you swing the bat into something, the nails that are just hot glued will detach from the bat when you pull it out, making it that much more lethal. And of course we hot glue them so they don't fall out when we're swinging. But the nails that are epoxied will stay firmly in place so that no matter how many zombies you take on, you'll never run out of nails. So now that you know the evil zombie killing plan, let's get started. Now I know what you're thinking. But Mechanical Engineer, how are we supposed to use a hot glue gun in a post-apocalyptic world without any electricity to glue down new nails to replace the old ones? And you're completely right, so I changed up the plan before I hot glued any temporary nails. So instead of hot gluing, what I'm going to do is just wrap the bottom of each temporary nail with just a little bit of tape, or even paper or cloth. You can really use just about anything, but you want to wrap it with a tiny amount of something so that it fits snugly enough in the hole to where it won't fly out when you're swinging, but at the same time it's loose enough to come out when it gets stuck in something. Not only is this method extremely simple, but also very effective. What about replacement nails though? Well, during the apocalypse, you should have more than enough time on your hand to cut down replacement nails, but if you are a lazy survivor, you could always just use finishing nails. Finishing nails have a super tiny head and fit in the holes beautifully, and they should be easily found at any hardware store, even during the apocalypse. So let's pop them in there. With that, the bat is complete and ready for testing. Negan ain't got nothing on me. Well, except for that really cool jacket. That's actually pretty nice. And here we are left standing amongst the carnage. So the boxes have all been pretty well destroyed, which I mean is to be expected since it's just thin cardboard. However, some of the cardboard that had a few layers to it did get some nails stuck in there, so that's pretty cool. Now as for the 2x4s, they actually got a lot more beat up than I thought they would. They even stole a few nails. But that is nothing in comparison to the abuse the poor target withstood. Obviously these aren't the thickest materials in the world, but unless the zombie's going to be wearing armor, they better watch out. Just let me know from like a scale of 1 to 10. And there you have it, how to build a zombie bat. But hey, thank you so much for you guys watching. I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please feel free to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And Lord, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, and please feel free to subscribe.